Hi, it's Adam from Forex Live. I'm here at the Finance Magnates London Summit with my friend Raj from Dhanda the Great. Raj, thanks for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you for hosting me.
Yeah, we'd like to know a little bit more about your company. What makes Dhanda the Great unique in trading and markets?
Okay, so it's not just a company, it's a journey for me as well. If I introduce myself from start, where it's all started, I'm a full-time trader. So I used to work like everyone, 9-to-5 jobs, struggling, and then I took trading as a part-time. Slowly I've seen the benefits of it and grown within the trading. And when I decided to leave 9-to-5, when I know I'm good at trading, I'm making enough out of it and I can live just on trading, But the problem was the time. The trading doesn't take a long time. You got a lot of time free. So I was like struggling to leave the job, thinking how I'm going to spend my time. I can travel, but you can't travel every day. You've got kids, family. Then I decided, one of my friends who I used to teach trading, Forex, he offered me, he said, why don't you join the social media, teach people, because you are good at teaching, because I used to teach them and they find it very easy to understand. Then I actually find a purpose, so I started doing on social media. Slowly my social media exploded. It's grown so big that I had people connect from all around the world. You talk about America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Dubai, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. You name the country, I got people connected with me from there. So that's where, when I started as a hobby, but then slowly it's grown so big, then I started taking it a bit more seriously. So when it comes to commercial, you had to form a company. So that's where Dhanda the Great came into place. It was my social media handle, Dhanda the Great, so we kept the company name same as well. So that's where we've grown. Now it's been literally 4 years now. We've been constantly, growing day by day, and I'm just literally proud of it. The way we built the community and everything. Yeah.
Well, so how was it that you were able to grow so much? What were the key factors in making it a success?
I think the biggest factor was I was not taking it as a commercial purpose. I was taking it as a growing within the community. I'm from north of India. I'm born there in Punjab. There's a small state in India called Punjab. So the problem with our not problem, but it's like kind of mindset in our communities. They take financial market as a gambling. So when I came into financial market, I learned it's not a gambling, it's a business. If you take it properly, you learn properly, there is nobody can beat you in this business. You need to spend some time. So people in my community came into this field thinking, it's gambling, they just want to make quick money and get out, and they end up losing so much money. And this is where that negative mindset comes up. So I took trading, and then I dedicated myself to my own community. So most of my videos, my trainings, they started with Punjabi in my local mother tongue, basically. So loads of Indian community connected, and there's this famous quote we use normally, potatoes and Indians are everywhere in the world. So I had people start connecting, most of Indian community who listen to my Punjabi videos, they start connecting me from all around the world. And it just grown so much because it was in their local language, so they was understanding the financial market more easily. Because the nearest stock exchange is Bombay, which is very far from Punjab. So nobody knew what stock exchanges are, how to invest and all that. So I came in with that purpose. So this is why I think people not just connected to me as a just learning journey, but connected with me as a purpose as well. So they want to change their lives, they want to find a kind of second stream of income as well, same time, because life is hard. Finances, people struggling with their jobs, there's no security in a job. But once you learn the trading, there is a security you offer to yourself. And that's what I offer to people. And this is why this Punjabi community has grown so stronger. At the moment, I got over 3,000 people who connected with me, trading with me with different ways. Some people are trading every day, some are investing monthly with joining my monthly stock clubs. Some people are joined with me with my VIP signal groups as well. So I actually don't make them trade like for the purpose of gaining big commissions or anything. I make them trade what I normally trade. So I share my inputs every day. I share my own trades every day. So which one they find it more profitable, find it more helpful as well. And I think, that's the big reason we
I'm always amazed every time you deal with India, the volume of people, the size of the numbers, even a small area like Punjabi, it's still a lot of people.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah.
What inspired you, or what made you decide to expand into the English-speaking market?
We started as a Punjabi language. So I live in England, so I go mix of language, English and Punjabi both. But the thing is, there is a second generation of Indians, like my kids, the people who mostly follow me, their kids. So they all easily understand in English as well. So most of parents, they come to me with, can you teach my kids? Can you teach my son? Can you teach my daughter? So they understand English easily than Punjabi. So then I take a different approach. I thought, I'm doing it already, and I've got no language barrier. I can grow up in English audience as well, same time. And slowly, I'm trying to more target into English audience as well now. And the purpose is still the same. The community is still the same. It just be expanding into different language barrier. We're just breaking the language barrier basically now and expanding as much as possible.
It's been interesting. I had some conversations here about education and financial education and young people in this part of the world and a lot of the English-speaking, really the whole world, about financial education and how it's really lacking. Yeah. So you've expanded into education, and why have you gone into that, and what ways are you finding success in that?
Like yesterday upstairs in all the stages, I think most of speakers were targeting about lack of education about Forex, community. I think when I started it, this is what I noticed as well. The way I learn, I self-taught. So I never actually find any good platform where I can learn from it. I've done mistakes. I wanted to give up, but then I thought, these 5% people who make huge profits in Forex market, they must have learned from somewhere. Then I start following the people, start reading more analysts, So the way I grown up, I actually kind of like log my journey, where I'm learning from, who I'm listening to, who I'm reading, I think that's when I come across so many courses. I spend a lot of money to buying courses and stuff, but which will never be helpful because the people who sell courses, they are actually teachers, they're not traders. That's the different opinion I had when I learned. You need to learn from the person who's actually in the market, because you can read how this chart looks, anybody can teach you this candle says this price actions and everything, that's a historical. But how market react currently? I find a way of looking at the fundamentals, economic events, how the world news is affecting the market every day. So my way of educating people is be practical in the market, how to actually handle the pressure every day, how to think, how to stay patient in the market, how to take a step back and, when you take trades, when to take a break. So there are, the big difference between my way of educating people is I don't teach from books. I teach from the practical way of dealing with the market. So we go live, my TikToks, my Instagram, my YouTube, we trade live as well. So I show people actually this is how I'm thinking. So I'm constantly talking and constantly taking trades on the front of people on live screen and showing them this is how I make profit. And normally all my groups our success rate is above 89%. So this is where all these people like my approach, the way I like to teach people as well.
I really appreciate that, and the rules in the market are always changing, so you have to have that sort of live practical education, because if you read a book that's 10 years old, a lot of it just doesn't apply anymore. Yeah. Now, what are you looking to do in the future? You've expanded now, what are the next plans for?
Okay, this is the first time I'm going to announce actually to all my followers, anybody who follows me as well. I've been having ideas, people follow me, they give me different ideas as well. I never wanted to compromise freedom of my life, because the reason I took trading, I want that freedom from committing sitting in one office, dealing from one stage, so I travel a lot. So every month I go somewhere in the world, travel, and then I find it, now it's coming at that time where I actually get tired of traveling as well. So I want to find a new purpose. So this is where my kids are growing up. My son who's 17, he's giving a lot of time to learning from me as well now. So he kind of it's just like we building second generation of Dhandas now. So I decided to take it a bit more bigger level, next level now. So now we will be looking into brokerage. So soon I will be going to announce my own brokerage. We will be soon going into supporting people with the more bigger level in trainings as well. I'm going to hire a new staff now as well. Our company in Dubai, which is we're going to expand all around the world. That's my target is. And I think the bigger plans are having our own brokerage and making people trade. At the moment, I had to recommend different brokers to the people, but most of them ask me, so why don't you have your own broker? Because we trust you. And I think before I didn't know how to do these things, I was very wary of regulations and not deep into getting in red tape and stuff. But now I thought I got a support and I can hire more experienced people help me into this journey and make people who follow me their journey better as well.
Well, listen, it's been very enlightening talking with you.
Thank you.
Finance Magnates London Summit is a great spot to learn how to open a brokerage and work with some people. So thank you very much, Raj, for joining me here at the Finance Magnates London Summit.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.